Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Today we're going to talk about Bitcoin, why we believe you need to pay attention to Bitcoin price. You need to play more defensive now, and you want to pay attention to what Bitcoin is telling you at the moment. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel. Let's dive into. Okay, so Bitcoin had a wonderful rally from October, mid-October, all the way to January, to the mid-January pretty much. We had a big rejection, man. A massive rejection here. And we're forming, look at the weekly candle is going to close in 5 hours. We're forming a very bearish candle. Okay, you can see a very bearish candle with a long wick. Okay, these candles always problematic for Bitcoin. Always problematic for Bitcoin. Now, when you get this kind of shooting stars or gravestone dojis, you're going to see price pull back lower from here. That's what the chart is saying. The chart is saying it's going to pull back or go sideways. Okay, very unlikely for it to just continue blowing off the next week higher. We're gonna have some kind of price consolidation or pullback before we resume the bull market. Again, disclaimer, I'm not bearish on Bitcoin. Long term, I'm very bullish on Bitcoin. I believe we're in a bull market till the end of 2024, 2025. But you're gonna have pullback in a bull market, and these pullbacks are offering you as a crypto trader and investor the best financial opportunities to load up on the gems and on the coins you like to buy and hold for long term. Okay, so we're gonna tell you what we see regarding Bitcoin. So first of all, let's look on the bearish momentum signals. Okay, first of all, on the stochastic RSI. Stochastic RSI cross back down. Okay, cross back down. Every time you cross back down on the stochastic RSI on the weekly chart, you get a bearish reversal. This is bearish reversal conditions. Momentum tells you I'm going down, I'm going down, I'm going down. Okay, soon the price action will catch up. It already started to catch up with a sell on the news after the ETF launch in Thursday or Friday. Okay, so we're expect a little downtrend here or some sideways for Bitcoin in the next couple of weeks. Once you're gonna get the cross back up, then you know, boom, the money season is back. The money season is back. We're gonna share with you multiple charts as well to see that they all saying that you're gonna get a pullback. Okay, so let's look on the RSI as well. RSI on the daily. Look at the daily. We broke bear. Okay, we broke bear on the RSI. Have a look. Follow me. You can see here. This was the top here on the RSI momentum here. We had a blow off. Low, and then we just made lower high and lower high and lower high on the RSI till now. You had actually quadruple bearish divergence on the RSI, and that was the confirmation. The confirmation was you broke. Okay, this is like kind of a descending triangle on the RSI, and you broke support. You broke support. That was your support of at around 50. The 50 on the daily RSI. We just broke below it Friday. Okay, just broke below it on Friday. So this is a signal that you don't want to long Bitcoin, definitely not Bitcoin now. Regarding altcoins, this is like, you know, up to you. Some coins are moving, trying to move higher, can move higher. Most coins will probably not gonna move higher if Bitcoin tank. Okay, so this is a bearish signal. This is a danger alert signal that Bitcoin is flashing. Okay, now look, what you want to watch is this level. Okay. First of all, let's zoom in here. Let's zoom in here on the smaller time frame so you see what I'm talking about. Okay, you have big dump. Look at the dump, man. Look at the dump. 15% dump in 2 days, straight up. Okay, so this means institutions, big players are selling. Okay, it's not retail. These are the big dogs that move the market. They are selling. Okay, now what you can see, we're holding support here. This is our support, pretty much around between 40 to 41, 42. Okay, you lose this level, you're going to probably dump. You're going to probably dump to the 37 or maybe even to the 34. Okay, before another bounce. Okay, so what we're expecting in the next couple of days, maybe Bitcoin will bounce. Okay, maybe Bitcoin will bounce to retest these levels. Okay, we're talking about 45s or 44. Actually, 44 now will be a major resistance in my opinion, because that was the weekly resistance. It couldn't close above the 44 on the weekly chart for like 6 weeks. So probably gonna be a serious resistance. If you're gonna bounce, we're expecting a dead cat bounce, a smack in the face, a retest of the support, and then maybe another bounce, and then the collapse, and then the dump. Okay, and this looks like, again, this looks like if it's gonna form like that, okay, with little head and shoulders here, it's very similar to what we had in 2020. Show you what I'm talking about, guys. Sorry, if you're still watching, like the video, subscribe to the channel, really help the YouTube algorithm. Leave a comment down below. How bullish are you on cryptocurrencies from 1 to 10? We had this same stuff here on the head and shoulders here. We had a head and shoulders for, this was a consolidation. It went sideways for 38 days. 38 days, then it dumped. Little dump. You know, 10% went sideways. Okay, it went sideways here. And then it melt faces. It went sideways for 2 months and then completely melt faces. Bitcoin completely melt faces here. So are we gonna get something like that, or maybe we're gonna get something like that? Okay, maybe we can get a different kind of pullback like that, sideways range, or you can get something more bearish with series of lower highs, something like that. Okay, for a couple of months. Okay, or a couple of weeks. Depends how Bitcoin will behave. But we're going into the halving, so really I'm not expecting such a long pullback, you know, for multiple months, but a couple of weeks definitely. That's what we're seeing now. Also, you want to watch the 50-day MA. Look at the 50-day MA here. We're now holding above the 50-day MA for the last 3 days. Okay, once you see a close below the 50-day MA, it's probably going to come down. It's probably want to come down to test the 200-day MA. This will be very bullish for Bitcoin. And this for me is a buy signal. Once it comes into the 50-day to the 200-day MA, I'm buying Bitcoin, and I'm buying most of the assets I want to accumulate once they're gonna come back to the 200-day MA. So that's pretty much it, man. Make sure to protect yourself. This is, in my opinion, is a good time to take profits on your long-term position, even, you know, because you might get a big dump and a big correction in a lot of coins. If you look on a lot of coins that just made 30x, 20x, 100x, 5x, 6x. You know, so good time to take profits, man, because they're probably gonna get a haircut, a 50% haircut, maybe, I don't know, not a financial advice. And thank you very much for watching. Have a wonderful day. Cheers.